stop
My name is Jose Davila.
thinking and
I
not
am
stop
an
listening.
associate professor of translation and interpreting, and I am the coordinator of the master's program and the bachelor's program in Spanish translation and interpreting. I earned my PhD in the Autonomous University of Barcelona, Spain, in translation and cross-cultural studies, and I hold a master's degree in Spanish literature by the State University of New York at Binghamton.
As a student of translation and interpreting, I was very lucky to spend a couple of years abroad. One of them was in Dublin City University, and I came back there later as a visiting professor for a few months as well. And that's one of the great things with us translators in general, and is the fact that you can work, learn, and study anywhere where the languages you're working on are spoken.
I came here 7 years ago because there was this job opening about the university that wanted to enhance the translation and interpreting programs and its offering. I found this very exciting. I always wanted to get to know the border region as a place of cross-cultural exchange. I'm originally from Barcelona, Spain. I grew up in a bilingual environment with Spanish, of course, and then Catalan, which is the other language that's spoken in that region in Spain. I came to learn my English later on, so English is my third language. My specialization, as I said before, is in translation and interpreting, and I have professionally worked in, of course, English, Spanish, Catalan, and also Japanese, which is my fourth language. Here we have a population that are very competent in both languages, very fluent in both languages. So this is a huge advantage. And because of this advantage, we've been able to set up and offer one of the very, very few bachelor's programs in the whole nation in Spanish translation and interpreting. We're talking about a handful, less than a dozen programs in the whole nation that offer a bachelor's degree in Spanish translation and interpreting, basically because students in many of the regions have to spend their undergraduate time in learning the language. So we can accelerate that because we already have that. Also, that has allowed us to offer one of the only two master's programs in translation and interpreting that's offered completely online in the whole nation. New York University offers one, we offer the other at this time. There are more initiatives growing up, so in that sense we are groundbreaking, we are leaders, and we do things that are just being replicated elsewhere in the country. I think we have a huge opportunity of growth within the field, and also there's going to be a huge opportunity of employment for our graduates, not just here in the Valley, but also elsewhere. We cover in our programs, of course, general translation and interpreting. We have courses for simultaneous interpreting, but then we also have courses for consecutive interpreting. We also have conference interpreting for consecutive, in which a speaker would speak for about 5-10 minutes, and the interpreter would take notes for 5-10 minutes, and we'll be able then to render the whole thing into the target language. And that takes training. The good thing about this job is that you can stay home and work from your telephone set and doing telephone interpreting, or typing your translations in your computer, adjusting your schedule and being at home. Or you may want to take advantage of the fact that a translator can be employed anywhere where a translator is needed. And that means that if you are translating from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, you're going to have one of the widest possible markets all over the country. So if you are on traveling, this is the perfect profession for you. You can work in many different places in the world.